Hello, SRF Ninja here from soreelflix.com, and guess what? It's that time of the month again, like I always say. It's the end of the month of February, and I'm going to share everything that I got in that month. And it's a little bit, I got a lot of review movies I got to share with you, so let's get straight down into it. First up, straight from MVD Visuals, it's a Westerns in 3D, if you have a 3D TV, but it's also in normal 2D as well, so coming at ya, boom! The movie's okay, it's got some cool action in it, it's got a little bit of gore in it, but overall, visually, it's cool. They do a lot of 3D popping out of the screen type of stuff going on because it's a 3D movie. But anyways, I think I gave this like a 2.5 out of 5. It's just an okay movie. You can check out my review right here. Just click that guy if you have your annotations on. If you don't, go ahead, go down below, click more. You can find all my reviews down below. Next up, straight from Will Go USA, is kind of a trilogy, a part 3, or some say it's a sequel to part 2, but this is the third film in that trilogy. It's called Lost in Hong Kong. The movie before this, I really enjoyed. It was called Lost in Thailand. This one's okay. It's pretty funny at times, but it's a little corny. The jokes are a little more goofy, I would say, but it's still a pretty cool movie. I think runs a little too long for me though. It's like a 2-hour movie. But hey, you can check out my review right here. I think I gave it a 2.5 out of 5. It's just, an okay movie. Next up, from Will Go USA. It's not an Asian movie. It's a horror movie, and that's called Strange. I didn't know anything about this until I got it from Will Go USA, and I actually highly enjoyed this. I think I gave it a 4 out of 5, maybe a 3.5 out of 5. It's not like a scary movie, but it's pretty gritty looking. It's about this lady who gets into a car accident, and she can't remember anything with her. She's with her husband at the time. They both get in a car accident, or they're on like a scooter or something like that, and they hit a car. Anyways, they're in the same country, or they're visiting a country or a town that her parents live in. So after the accident, they go to her parents' house, and something seems off about these people, and these people are very psycho. So I'll definitely give this a check out. You can check out my review right here. Click that guy. Pretty cool movie. Give it a shot. Next up from Arrow Video, coming down to some more horror. The Mutilator, boom. This is a pretty cool movie. I think I gave it a 3 or a 3.5 out of 5. Again, you can check out my review right here. The artwork looks really cool. The movie itself is cool, but acting is a little off. And it's not that long of a movie, so that's pretty cool, I guess. It's got gore, and it's got a little bit of nudity, so that's always fun. So it's about this guy or kid who accidentally kills his mom and makes his dad go crazy, so some time passes on, and he's in college now, but his dad wants him to lock up his stuff in a vacation home, and guess what? His father is living in that vacation home, and he's gone mentally crazy, and he's killing off all his friends in different ways with hooks and knives and whatnot. So different deaths, different weapons, pretty gory. Give it a check out if you're an Arrow Video fan. Belongs in your collection. It's got cool artwork too. Next up, big old box set from Arrow Video. More horror. That's the American Horror Project Volume 1. So of course there's going to be more. In reality, out of the 3 movies this comes with, only one of them is an actual horror movie. The other one's pretty much more of a psycho thriller. And of course my favorite is the Maltesta Carnival of Blood. It's kind of weird because it has vampires, it has zombies in it, and it has a carnival. So gore, carnival, those zombies eating people. It's all cool. It's fun. A little, not really scary, but it's a lot of horror element going on in it. It's my favorite. I think I gave that a 3.5 out of 5, if I'm not mistaken. Next up is The Witch Who Came from the Sea. It's more of a psycho thing. It's about a lady who can't remember killing people. After a while, she starts remembering, but she's going off on killing a bunch of people because of what happened to her in her life. And that's my second favorite movie of the box set, and I think I gave that a 3 out of 5. Next is The Premonition. That's a really weird movie. It's a hit or miss for some people. I know some people who like it, but I'm not one of them. I think I gave it a 2 out of 5. It's still got some cool stuff. Pretty much a psycho thing. The one lady is pretty cool, but she kind of gets killed off later on. She's like a really crazy lady, but it's got like different type of plot lines going on, and so it's kind of a mixed bag for me. But anyways, the whole box set, I gave it a 3.5 out of 5. Very cool. Click this guy right here. Check out my full review for each movie and what I think fully about this box set. It belongs in your collection if you're an Arrow Video collector. Next up, another Arrow Video. They had a lot of releases this month. It's Sheba Baby, Pam Grier film. It's blaxploitation. It's a mediocre film. I think I gave it a 2.5 out of 5, maybe a 3 out of 5. It's got some cool action, but the acting acting itself is not really that great. Of course, it's a B type of movie. It's kind of cheesy, but I like Pam Grier, and I always will probably pick up all her videos. Of course, I'm an Arrow video collector, so you definitely gotta have this in your collection. Click here, check out my review, give it a shot. Gotta have Pam Grier in your collection. Not her best movie, but hey. Next up, and lastly of my reviews, and another Arrow video movie, and that is getting down to some ninja stuff. Fair Death. Okay, it's a hit or miss for some people, but I like it. It's a pretty cool movie. It's about the Japanese couple's a guy who's actually a ninja, but nobody really knows this. Kids don't know it. He has 2 kids and a wife. They're living in Japan, and he's doing real well, but kind of wants to open up his own store, so they move to America, open up a grocery store, or a little restaurant, I would say. And of course, they stumble upon the wrong area. It's a really rough neighborhood, and the mafia, or whatever, this gang, the building they bought has some hidden diamonds in it. Somehow they get lost, and they blame the wrong guy, the ninja. Didn't know he was a ninja. And of course, the ninja kicks ass. So Prey of Death, I think I gave this a 3.5 out of 5 because I enjoy it, not just because I'm a ninja. You click here. Of course, Arrow Video is putting out another ninja movie pretty soon. And I can't wait to view that from the same guys, Sho Kosugi. I hope I said that correct. I'm a ninja, I should know that, but anyways, put that in your collection. Deserves it. Next up, Warner Brother Archive Collection. Of course, they got a bunch of them last month. They got some this month. And this one's another Alfred Hitchcock film, and I had to pick it up right away. I confess, last video I had another Alfred Hitchcock movie. It was just a mediocre movie. This one's actually pretty cool. It's not a really deep mystery because you already know who's the killer and whatnot. You're just following the police trying to figure out who the killer is. But it's dealing with this guy who, is a priest, and he gets blamed for a murder. And the crazy thing is he knows who did the killing because the guy confessed to him. And, he's a man in the cloth. He doesn't want to go ahead and spill the beans who did it because it was a confession. But anyways, it's a really cool movie. If you're an Alfred Hitchcock movie, pick this up. It's on Blu-ray now. I confess. Next up, another Warner Brothers Archive Collection. This is a movie I had on my wish list for a little bit, and I had to pick it up. It came on down to a really good price, and that's The World According to Garp. Very weird title, but Robin Williams, pretty young in this movie, and he does a really, really good job. It's funny, and it's got a lot of drama in it. And it's a really good story. You follow his character from when he was a kid all the way to an adult, and how he became who he was. How he came into this world is pretty crazy. His mom, kind of crazy, rapes a dying soldier while he was on his deathbed because she really wanted a baby. Out comes Garp. But anyways, pretty cool movie. You definitely gotta have this in your collections. Really, really good. If you haven't seen it yet, go pick this up. Next up, it's a movie I was kind of surprised at. I didn't think it would be really good. It's a Robert De Niro movie, and he hasn't been doing really great movies, but this one is a pretty good one. It's called The Intern. Robert De Niro's playing an old guy, as he is, but he's playing an intern. He's a new intern for this company. He's looking to hire older interns, and of course, he's got a lot of experience in the world, so he does a really good job at this place. And overall, the story's really good. It's not a comedy. It's got maybe a couple funny bits in it, but overall, it's a really good drama. You definitely got to check this out. Give it a rent, or actually pick it up if you feel like spending the money. So I got it pretty cheap, it's like $10. Next up, recently released The 33. It's a mediocre movie, maybe a little bit more mediocre movie. It's a story most people know about the 33 miners who were trapped in a mine that collapsed, and of course all the crap that's going on is not really regulated, so a lot of the legal stuff was going on. That's why it collapsed. But anyways, this is a cool movie. Acting's really good. It's got a lot of people in it like Antonio Banderas, and who I really was looking forward to, Lou Diamond Phillips. It's been a long time since I've seen Lou Diamond Phillips, but he did a really good job here. I would definitely say give this a rent. It's a really good movie. It's a low budget movie, but it's a really good movie. Check that out. Next up, Bridge of Spies. Boom. This is a cool movie. Not the greatest movie of the year, but it's still up there. Maybe a 4.5 out of 5. Great acting, great storyline, but it's a little long. It's a 2.5 hour movie, but I didn't really notice because I enjoyed it. Pick this up, give it a try. It's a Tom Hanks movie. I think most of his movies are great, especially his later ones. Next up, the movie of the year, Spotlight. Very, very good acting. And the story's really good too. It's a crazy story. And if you like newsroom type of movies or TV shows, this is definitely a movie for you. It's a lot of news reporting, and they go after a priest who they found out who was sexually abusing some kids a long time ago, and they find out that it involves like 90 priests, and it turns out it's over 100 priests just in the Boston area. they found out how everything was, like the churches were moving these priests around, not really getting rid of them, so they kept on doing what they were doing. And really cool movie, very interesting. It's definitely a 5 out of 5 star movie. Gotta pick this up, it's really good. Next up, Pixar, The Good Dinosaur. Okay, it's not the greatest Pixar movie, but I enjoyed it, and it's still got some, plot lines that's already been used before, like the main character's father dying and all that stuff. But still, it's a good movie, and it looks good on Blu-ray. I enjoyed it. Maybe not great like a 5 out of 5 or 4.5 out of 5. Maybe a 3.5 to a 4. I thought it was a cool movie. Definitely check this out if you're a Pixar fan or watching kid movies. But hey, I love them. Next up, coming down to my Criterion movies. I had to pick these up. They were on sale for $20 at Criterion.com, and I was very happy that they did that because I really, really wanted these movies. First up, Speedy from my man Harold Lloyd. This is a black and white film. It's silent movie, so some people might not like silent movies, but I enjoy them, especially comedies. And this is my last favorite of the movies that I have from Harold Lloyd, but not saying it's bad. It's a really good movie. I only have 3 of his movies, so this is, the one that's at the end. But it's a good movie. It's fun. It's funny. Definitely gotta pick this up if you're a Harold Lloyd fan, if you're a Criterion collector, if you like silent films. Belongs in your collection. Speedy. Good movie. Next up, another silent film. I had to get this. I've been looking forward to getting this for a very, very long time. It's a Charlie Chaplin film, The Kid. It's only an hour long. Really, really good movie. Filled with comedy, but not just comedy. It's drama. And that's why I really, really wanted it. It stars the first child actor in movie history. And it's insane. It's really good. The Kid. Like near the end, this orphanage or whatever, these cops take the kid away because Charlie Chaplin's character finds the kid in the trash and he raises him, but they take him away since he's not his real father, and the kid's sitting there crying. He's like actually crying, so it's really good acting by this kid. So really good movie, belongs in your collection if you're a Charlie Chaplin fan. If not, at least give it a try. It's a really good movie. Highly enjoyed it. Next up, a movie that belongs in everybody's collection from Criterion Collection, The Complete Lady Snowblood. I had to pick this up. I had the DVDs. I'm happy to pick this up. The movie I don't need to tell you about. It's a 5-star movie. It's inspired a bunch of movies like Kill Bill. You definitely gotta have this in your collection. But on Blu-ray, man, it looks really, really, really good on Blu-ray. The blood is very red against the snowy backdrops. It's very gory at times, blood spraying, and it's spraying in HD. Really good. The colors pop pretty good, and very, very sharp. You gotta have this in your collection. Pick this up, Lady Snowblood, out on Blu-ray from Criterion Collection. Next up and last is my Steelbook section, and that is Spectre 007. It's a cool movie. Some people were like, it's mediocre, but I thought it was a cool movie. It's better than the last, I thought. And it's got some cool stuff. It's a little long, but it's got good action. It's good popcorn flick. It's not the greatest movie of the year, but it's cool. Pick it up. The Steelbook looks pretty cool. It's got some embossing, debossing on it on the front and back. The little bullet hole here. It's a black, and not really that much artwork. It has 007 written right here, but overall it's still pretty cool. Steelbook. It's black, it's glossy, and it has the embossing, debossing sort of thing going on. Pretty good. Pick it up if you can. I picked it up because I have all the 007 movies. Might as well get the next one. Next up, and lastly, it's a Vin Diesel movie on Steelbook, The Last Witch Hunter. And I actually like this Steelbook. It looks pretty cool. It's white, no embossing and debossing, but very glossy. I like the colors of it. The movie itself is decent, not great, but it's a good popcorn action film. If you like sort of action like that, and it has witches in it, and he's a witch hunter, and he kills the witches and whatnot. But overall, it's cool. It has artwork inside. Give it a read at least. Try it out. Alright guys, that's it. That's all the movies I bought in February. Again, I want you to come back next month in March and see what I picked up. Don't forget to check out soreelflix.com, my Facebook, my Twitter. All this stuff can be seen below in the About section or the Show More portion in my YouTube channel. Don't forget to check out all those reviews, and don't forget to comment, hit like, or whatnot. Alright guys, thanks for viewing. Come back again. Ninja out.